I'm no warrior, I'm a chandler. Candles don't make very good weapons, you know. A group of us. We were fleeing from the trouble in Camlorn, but we ran into a fresh set of problems when we got to this blasted fen. As we made camp, some Bloodthorn cultists swooped in. They grabbed the women traveling with us and dragged them off. Our leader, LeBlanc, heard them talking about a coven. That means witches and trouble. Maybe you could talk to LeBlanc. He's around here somewhere. You could sure use the help. We are way out of our element here. Go to Aldcroft, he says. It'll be safer, he says. I shouldn't have listened to LeBlanc. We're from Camlorn. There's been trouble there. We thought maybe things would be a bit more settled in Aldcroft. But no place is safe these days, it seems. If something happened to my Elodie, I will never forgive myself. More or less. He's usually a take-charge sort of fellow. It was his idea to head to Aldcroft, so he feels responsible for all this. His sister was among the women they grabbed.
I should never have suggested fleeing to Aldcroft. Brilliant idea, LeBlanc. Now they're gone. All the women in our group. Kidnapped by cultists and dragged off into the fen. Yes, we should have stayed in Camlorn. At least my sister would still be with me. We thought we'd go to Aldcroft, but ran into trouble here in the fens before we got there. Bloodthorn cultists swarmed in and grabbed all the women and took them away. I heard them say something about a hag coven in the North Fens. My sister Bethany was fighting them as they dragged her off. I don't know what to do. I feel useless. I'm not used to this sort of life. I sent the others. I'll do my best to answer, friend. It's our good luck you happened by when you did. The Lion Guard? They can't even defend Camlorn. That must sound bitter. Well, you're talking to someone who lost everything. We had nice homes, shops, comfortable lives. Now look at us. The Wyresses are witches of a sort, devoted to nature and the Weird Tree. They helped us after the attack, and said we could stay at their camp until we were ready to move on. It's nearby, to the southeast. What remains of my... Not much. It's big, and it smells. Bloodthorn cultists roam the southern fen, and hags prowl the north. I wish I had stayed in Camlorn. I thought we'd be safer out here, but look what happened. I hope Bethany's all right. Cultists, bogs, bugs as big as my head? Why, oh why did I ever leave the city?
A stranger who isn't dressed as a Bloodthorn? I don't know what you're doing out here, but you're a sight for sore eyes. Now hurry up and cut me loose. No, I'm the Queen of the Nords. Of course I'm from Camlorn. Did my brother Guy send you? I gave the cultists a hard time, so they tied me up. They took the other women away, though. I think they traded them to the bog hags. The Bloodthorns have an arrangement with the hags. Something about exchanging us for their help against the weird. They even have a contract. I saw them arguing over it earlier. It should be around here somewhere. Please try to find my companions. These cultists are insane. But the hags... who knows what they're capable of. I'll go find my brother. The poor sod is useless without me. Please, you have to help us. That magic stone keeps us bound here. Smash it. That should free us.
Help! Free us before the hags come. We were traded like so many beads and glass trinkets. How degrading.
Please, you have to help us. That magic stone keeps us bound here. Smash it. That should free us.
Let's get out of here.
Thank you so much for helping me. You really are the hero they say you are.
Well done. When we get back to town, I'll raise a tankard in your name.
What I wouldn't give to be in a nice warm inn, drinking a pint of ale, or 3. What I wouldn't give to...
We're lucky you came along, but I'm sure our luck won't last. Have you seen the crocodiles around here? We're going to wind up as a meal for one of those monsters.
The refugees should be safe here, for now.
I feel like I'll never be safe again. Fleeing the horrors of Camlorn, then taken in the night by cultist thugs? When will it all end?
Without your help, who knows what would have happened to us. But what about next time? You can't just follow us around and keep us safe, you know?
We're not warriors. I'm a potter for Stendarr's sake. We were lucky you came along.
I just need to rest for a bit. I'm sure I'll be all right soon.
I can't thank you enough for freeing me and the others. I shudder to think what might have happened to us if not for your timely intervention.
Good to see you again. We owe you a great deal, you know.
I fear for my sisters during these troubled times.
My sister and the other women made it here. Everyone's a bit rattled and tired, but otherwise they don't seem hurt. Thank you. Wyress Emilie says a hag named Mother Merc was likely behind the abduction of the women. I wish we could stop her before she tries this again. All this danger and adventure. We're so not cut out for this. Mother Merc leads a coven of hags. That's what the Wyresses told me. The coven hunts women to convert into hags or thralls. The Wyresses told me about the Reach woman Sabellic. She knows how to deal with Mother Merc. She's staying with the Wyresses at the Northern Enclave. Meeting you was a bright spot in this otherwise dark adventure. If you can stop Mother Merc, that'll be one less thing for us to worry about. You can find Sabellic in the Northern Weird Camp. Just follow the road across the bridges. I'll answer what I can. Too bad you aren't asking about a nice place to eat in Camlorn. That I know. History of this bog and information about hags? I only know what the Wyresses told me. They say she's got a taste for flesh. Thinks the bog belongs to her and the hags. The Wyresses have been fighting with her for generations. Sabellic is a Reach witch staying with the Wyresses. Wyress Emilie says she can look right into you and say things about your past and future. The Wyresses say she isn't evil, but I'd still be careful around her.